Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will explore The Depths of Perelandra by C.S. Lewis. Perelandra by C.S. Lewis, published in 1943, is the second novel in the Space Trilogy. Set primarily on Venus Perelandra, it follows Dr. Elwin Ransom on a cosmic journey to prevent the planet's fall into sin. Through vivid landscapes and allegorical depth, Lewis explores themes of temptation, free will, and divine grace, blending theology, philosophy, and speculative fiction into a compelling narrative. Plot summary: Dr. Elwin Ransom, having already ventured into the cosmic unknown, finds himself drawn into a new divine mission. A message from the Eldilla summons him to the lush and untainted world of Perelandra, known to humans as Venus. In this vibrant world, the forces of good and evil are poised for a fateful confrontation. The Eldilla transport Ransom across the void in a celestial coffin, delivering him to the surface of the alien planet. Perelandra is a world of fluid beauty. Its golden skies and floating islands teem with life, both familiar and fantastical. The land is mutable, rising and falling with the waves of an endless ocean. Here, Ransom finds himself free of earthly burdens, his senses heightened by the purity of his surroundings. He marvels at the abundance and harmony, each moment infused with wonder. Yet, his arrival is not one of leisure. A great purpose lies before him, though its full shape remains concealed. Amid this living paradise, Ransom encounters the Green Lady, Tinadril, a radiant being embodying innocence and wisdom. She is the Queen of Perelandra, created to live in communion with Maildil and her king, who has yet to arrive. Her presence is a revelation to Ransom, who is struck by her purity and the childlike curiosity with which she views the world. Yet her innocence is untested, and her king's absence leaves her vulnerable. Ransom understands that his purpose is tied to her, though he cannot yet discern how. Perelandra's peace is shattered by the arrival of Professor Weston, whose transformation horrifies Ransom. Once a man of science, Weston has become a vessel for malevolent forces. He is now the Unman, a being of cunning and malice, intent on sowing corruption. The Unman's presence twists the harmony of Perelandra, his every action calculated to disrupt and ensnare. He sets his sights on Tinadril, determined to lure her away from Maildil's will and into rebellion. Ransom quickly realizes that he is no mere observer in this struggle. As the Unman weaves his insidious arguments, Ransom must counter with truth and reason. The Green Lady's choice, uncoerced and free, becomes the battleground. She is captivated by the Unman's rhetoric, which promises autonomy and the allure of forbidden wisdom. Ransom watches as her trust in Maildil falters, her innocence strained by doubt. The moral weight of the struggle bears down on him, and he begins to understand the cosmic stakes of his presence on Perelandra. The battle between Ransom and the Unman is both physical and spiritual. They argue with words that shape the destiny of the Green Lady and Perelandra itself. Ransom struggles against despair, for the Unman's cunning seems boundless, and the Green Lady's innocence leaves her ill-equipped to counter his deceit. Ransom's faith in Maildil sustains him, even as he wrestles with the fear that he may fail. At last, Ransom understands what he must do. The battle cannot remain confined to words. Maildil has sent him not merely as a speaker, but as a warrior. He confronts the Unman in brutal combat, wrestling with the demonic force inhabiting Weston's body. The fight rages across the landscape of Perelandra, through water and over the floating islands. Ransom's physical strength and spiritual resolve are tested to their limits, but he presses on, driven by a higher purpose. The Unman is vanquished and its influence shattered. Ransom emerges victorious but wounded, bearing a scar upon his heel, a mark of the struggle. Tinadril, her trust in Maildil restored, is spared from the fall. She is now prepared to take her place alongside her king, ensuring that Perelandra's innocence endures. The cosmic order remains intact, and the shadow of rebellion is banished from this world. As Ransom prepares to leave, he witnesses a sacred union between Tinadril and her king, a moment of divine beauty that resonates with the harmony of Perelandra. Ransom's mission is complete, though the weight of what he has witnessed lingers. He is returned to Earth, forever changed by his journey, carrying with him the knowledge of the great cosmic battle in which he played a part. Hope you enjoyed that. If you're curious about what happens next, explore the rest of Space Trilogy series by C.S. Lewis. Find them in the description or search Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in C.S. Lewis's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.